$1.6 million. Now, that's quite a bit of money, if you ask me myself. Would you like to know what cost that dollar amount represents? Well, I'll tell you. That is the estimated amount of Texas taxpayer dollars that were wasted on Rick Perry's 2 special sessions in which he passed very unconstitutional anti-abortion legislation, which was met with mass protest, including the now famous Senator Wendy Davis. And guess what? Literally an hour after all that ended, he just announced a 3rd special session. Who keeps electing this guy? Just an hour after Texas legislators concluded their 2nd special session, an extra lawmaking session they used to enact sweeping abortion restrictions, Governor Rick Perry called them back for a 3rd one. An outstanding highway funding bill is the only item on the agenda. When it comes to transportation, the stakes facing our state cannot be higher. So yes, Rick Perry did in fact announce a 3rd special session today, which totaling the costs will mean the taxpayers' money will go up from 1.6 to, probably $2.5 to $3 million wasted now. Now, as for the purpose of this 3rd special session, it doesn't seem to be too big of a deal. Right now, the only thing on Rick Perry's list seems to be a transportation bill that's going to put some additional funding into the highways. Now, this doesn't seem like a big deal on the outside. However, I'm still worried because there is one small detail about this. This transportation bill, which is the focus of this 3rd session, was originally supposed to be the focus of the 1st one. That's why that is the reason that Rick Perry gave for the 1st one to be called into action. And then he snuck all of the anti-abortion restrictions in there, which is what caused the protests, Wendy Davis's 11 to 13 hour filibuster, etc., etc. Now the 2nd session was to finalize those abortion restrictions. And now this 3rd one is coming, and he's using that same excuse, the transportation bill. Now indeed, it is entirely possible that this 3rd special session is just going to be used to fill out everything on Rick Perry's list. No loopholes, no strings attached. But let's get real here. This is Texas Governor Rick Perry and the Texas Senate we're dealing with here. I wouldn't put it past me for them to slide more bullshit into their list. That's what they do. That is the essence that makes up Rick Perry, is him sneaking stuff and sliding it in. Wait a minute. Rick Perry is famously known for sneaking very unwanted things into his lifestyle, is doing everything in his power to make sure that guys don't even want to think about getting involved with a vagina, and he's vehemently against marriage equality and pretty much anything that has to do with gay sex. Or so it seems. Ladies, gentlemen, I think it's quite obvious what's going on. It's quite obvious that Rick Santorum is just plowing Rick Perry on a weekly, possibly even daily basis, and he loves it. But he can't just tell the Republican Party that he loves getting anally plunged on a daily to weekly basis, because then he'd never be able to run for president. The entire Republican Party would shun him, so he pretends that he's vehemently anti-gay. And then he passes the abortion restrictions and the contraceptive restrictions so that guys and girls don't even want to think about having sex anymore and risk having kids. Because seriously, fuck that shit, man, right? And finally, after months and months and months of our right hands getting stronger than our lefts, it will finally come to the point where we have no other choice but to try with another guy, and that is how he will expose us without revealing his true intentions to the Republican Party. It's foolproof! Mind blown. I just thought of something else. What if Vladimir Putin is involved with this? I mean, after all, his last name is Putin. Jesus, titty fucking Christ, what if the Vatican is involved? No way, that doesn't make sense. Everyone else involved is too old. Okay, but seriously, let's get back on point. Let's get down to the crux of this issue. Rick Perry is a bigot. He is not a good consultant to go to if you are supporting women's rights. And what's really baffling and quite dangerous, honestly, about this whole situation is that the reason Rick Perry has his stance the way he does on vaginas is because of a 2,000-year-old book that has even less evidence backing it up than my shitty conspiracy theory that I just made within a matter of minutes. I'm Reese's Rants. Thank you all for watching. If you like this video, give it a like and subscribe. If you hated it, well then frankly you can join Rick Perry in his fabulous gay orgy. And also subscribe, that'd be cool. Follow me on Facebook and Twitter, and check out my side channel for non-religious and political things, mostly involving music. If you do want more religious and political shit, however, check out The Mind of an Atheist every Saturday at 5 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. Don't forget it. Yeah, that's about it. Bye.